What's up, bitches? I'm McStud.
And I'm Mrs. McStud.
Mrs.
Mrs.
Mrs. This is Mrs. Mrs. McStud. This is Thursday, malt liquor night.
Yep.
We done had a crazy night already outside this house. Literally. Our roommate had a cop on the porch with a spotlight on him. We had this crazy guy walking down the street dancing. And the first time I saw him, he has a big Bluetooth speaker. It sounded like he's listening to music on our porch. I didn't see a light on. The second time, he's like dancing in front of our fucking front door window and pointing at me. I'm like, what the fuck?
And we're sitting on the couch.
We're sitting on the couch.
And he's sitting on the other side of me.
We're watching Big Brother, so I'm sitting there watching this motherfucker, and then he backs up. It's like, this motherfucker's not walking up our steps. So I take a look, and he starts walking this way, so we shut the door. Because, we live close to Indy. We don't know what the fuck's going on. So our roommate goes out a little later, and we see a spotlight outside. And she's like, babe, what's out there? So I go outside, and there's a cop across the road with a spotlight on our roommate. And he tells me, well, where'd you come from? Probably my motherfucking house, asshole. I'm just saying. Where the fuck did you come from? You just flashed a light at our house. I'm like, dude, there's some crazy motherfucker with this fucking speaker, loud as shit, light up, dancing. He pulls in, and she tries to explain to him, and he's like, oh, great, or some shit, and drives off. I'm like, so he's been in the house the rest of the night.
Yeah.
I'm like, what the motherfuck? So it's some good time for some fucking malt liquor. Motherfucking cop went to me, where'd you fucking come from? Well, it looks like he came out my front door. Genius.
And we're all about cops too, so
Yeah, we love law enforcement, but god damn it, don't be a fucking dick to someone who comes out their fucking house. I don't know what they were fucking told, who was reported. All I can imagine was it was some crazy fuck with loud music going on the street. None of that was going on at our house at all.
No.
Our house is quiet as shit.
Watching TV and the kids are in bed.
Yeah. And well, where'd you come from?
Probably my couch.
My mother's vagina, first off. And then I grew up and I lived here and I come out the door to see what the fuck you were doing in my fucking road. It's not my road, but you're in front of my house, shining on my house. Dick.
Yeah.
Give me a fucking cock. Ugh.
I don't even think it's our city cops either.
It wasn't even a city cop. And I love police. I support all fucking law enforcement. Don't fucking come up with people like that, like a fucking cock. Especially when they come out their own goddamn house. I didn't have the mullet on. I was normal.
Mm-hmm.
I was just normal, no glasses, no mullet. We're watching fucking Big Brother. Malt liquor.
That was a little crazy.
I was.
Just saying.
Where'd you come from? And you're the kind of cock that gives cops bad names.
Probably my couch.
Mexico. Call Trump. Build the wall. Deport me. No, I came in your mom's asshole last night, but that's not where I came from.
Oh, Lord.
Malt liquor. Speaking of police, probably one of the craziest things I've seen tonight in Indy. There's been shootings all throughout Indy. It's on another record-breaking season. Her friend on her friends list is posting a live feed from a recent shooting. His truck got shut up at a gas station, and we're watching him. He's just like, he can't go nowhere because the cops got his truck. And then I pull up my fucking Facebook, the local news. At the same gas station on the side of the fucking road, police everywhere. Like down this street, down this street. And dude actually seen a dude slumped over dead in his car from this fucking shooting. He's fucking running around. I'm like, holy fuck. I mean, we don't ever go down there. Like, we're never in that area of town, really. But we're close enough. The liquor store.
It's right down from where we work at, number one. Actually, it runs perpendicular to where we work.
Well, it's probably about 15 minutes down. It's a lengthy drive, but it's down there, it's the same road, yeah. But the thing is...
And the guy shot up not only the car, he went to Denny's across the road, shot up Denny's
Burger
and
King,
Wendy's. And Burger King.
Someone's dead.
And 150 rounds just in the gas station parking lot.
They haven't found the...
Then he ran on foot, and they caught a guy.
They haven't found the guy in the car that was slumped over yet.
No, but they caught the guy that shot, I guess.
Unfortunately. That's a crazy fucking scene. But, no.
I guess he was
Well, down
super
where we
young.
work, there's a liquor store. I get St. Ides. I will not go there now. Like I would used to carry when I went down there, but now it's not even a comfortable situation. It was not comfortable being there to begin with before all this craziness happened, and since then I don't even want to be down there. And I worked about 8 blocks down the road when I worked at Central.
Yeah.
Down there. You know, I stopped at a Marathon across from there, and there's been.
I would never go in that liquor store. And I didn't really want to sit in the car either.
But you
in
felt uncomfortable.
But I did walk in because it was that or being in a car.
But did we not get looked
Very
at?
uncomfortable situation.
The workers were friendly, but we got looked at like we were in the wrong area of fucking town. It was fucking crazy. And that was like I think my 3rd time being there just to get.
And I wouldn't go there with
just
you.
to get St. Ides.
Anymore.
Yeah. And we got a new vehicle now. I ain't about to fucking try.
I'm like, you go there without me.
And there's an apartment building behind it. And so there's always stragglers, and the Marathon across the street's always got these crazy motherfuckers yelling for money and shit, homeless people, and then on down the road is McDonald's, and there's fucking crazy people around. Remember that Taco Bell we went to?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's a fucking nutty area. And so until I can find St. Ides in a fucking better area, I will not have a St. Ides unless I dress up like fucking RoboCop with some bulletproof fucking attire and roll up in there. Dead or alive, you're coming with me, malt liquor. No, Indy's fucking crazy anymore.
Mm. And I'm pretty sure my friend has lived there for most of his life.
Long time.
If not all of his life. And he's like, wake up call. Really need to get out of here. He really does.
A lot of people need to
And
get
he
out of
knows it. And I think that he will move. You know, because he's like, yeah, I need to move.
You know, it's like one of our favorite local rappers, Space Dad. Moved to LA.
Yeah.
He knows what Indy's like. He doesn't look forward to coming back here to do shit.
I don't look forward to going there. And
You know
I
what
live
mean?
15 minutes
we're
away.
kind of on the outskirts. Well, our town's not, but where we work's on the outskirts of all the craziness, and there's been shootings right down
the road from us.
like 3 blocks.
Yeah. It's dangerous. I did have a situation at work though. Like I really remember.
That dude walked around?
No, that guy that knocked on the fucking front door.
Yeah, and then
Was on the phone.
he's walking around.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like looking at people's windows and
Yeah.
shit. I didn't know what the fuck to do. I'm
Yeah.
like, oh. Because I sit in a big open area. Right in the front of the office.
Yeah. Malt liquor. But, yeah.
I know.
At least tomorrow's Friday. Get through work. Hopefully have a good weekend. Malt liquor.
No practice.
No sports
So you
practice.
Sleep.
No 9 a.m. football practice for the boy. Which is a plus. But hey, sports are sports. You gotta do what you gotta do. Even though it's...
Do you really want me to start on that rant?
Oh, no.
Do you really?
No, we'll leave that as is. That's crazy. No, the football story is a whole other story in itself. Crazy.
That's a whole other... I need a 40 ounce to say that.
Craziest shit I've ever seen on any football team. Like, she come from a bigger school, I come from a smaller school. I ain't never seen nothing like it. It's fucking nuts.
And by the way, it's just middle school. Just middle school.
Let's just say, we're a small enough school where they want a team and a B team for football. However, there's only 30 players. And if there's 11 players on offense and 11 players on defense, and there's only 30 players total, you do the math. I mean...
And that's how smart our coach is.
That's 22
Just
players.
saying.
And let's just say several players on the team have not played a single minute in 2 games. And the first game went A and B, but the B got, after halftime, canceled because of storms. And tonight, the B game was completely canceled. And they called it a scrimmage. I have never played on any sports team where there's an A and a B team other than basketball, which is the B team, which is junior varsity and varsity.
How many points did they lose by?
But the first game was 40, The second game was 20.
And what happened to the other half of the team played?
Same.
You want me to tell you?
Go ahead.
There's a douchebag parent that's a coach as well that's very non-sportsman. It has no fucking sportsmanship, and I about knocked that old fucker 2 weeks down the fucking road.
She sure did. She sure. I was stunned, and she was stunned. Like,
my baby dad come over, you're looking at me, and everybody's like, what the fuck are you gonna do?
There were parents looking.
Seriously?
After she just asked a simple question, and he was such a complete dick. I was like, I looked over, this other woman's like, just like her mouth dropped.
Yeah.
I could not believe it.
So I sent a not so nice fucking email.
If that's the kind of person coaching our kids, what's that teaching the kids?
Well, they're probably gonna be out there shooting shit up.
Yeah, I mean,
in a few years,
I'm just saying that, it starts with sport. Like, if kids are in sports, you want to get them involved in shit, they need a good role model. That motherfucker's not a role model.
And he's just a parent.
He's just a parent.
He's not a coach.
I mean, quite honestly, he'd be better off sucking dicks on the side of the street for $10 a pop.
He'd be easier to deal with on the fucking bleachers with everybody else. I could coach those kids better than he ever did. And I don't know all the ins and outs of fucking football, but I can be a pro.
Let's just say there's 30 kids on the 30 kids on the team. You got A and a B team. 22 kids per squad is what it should be. So it should be 44 kids total, and they should pick the A and the B above the 44, correct?
Yeah.
So we got 30. Most of the kids on the A team play the whole game. You get the B team in there, most of it's the A team. And the B kids get a minute or two here and there. So the A team plays almost 2 full football games fully throughout the game, the whole game. And at what point is that cool? Because, and you lose.
And they can't score.
We're down by 40, they're down by 20. At what point does the coach say...
They're throwing interceptions.
They haven't scored. At what point does the coach say, let's throw some of these B guys in there to see what they can do? On top of that, when there's only 30 kids, you need to rotate them out because they get fucking 2 fucking games for 7th grade kids. Switch them out. Fucking give them a break. Throw some of these other kids. See if they can make a change. Maybe do something better. No. They're going to sit the fucking bench. Our A team's going to play most of the game. Some of these B guys are going to get in there for 4 minutes out of 28 minutes. 28 minutes.
I'm so proud of you that it took you that long to figure that map out.
No, I was having to think of how long the quarters were. 7-minute quarters.
No, they're 8 minutes.
7.
I'm pretty sure they're 8.
Well,
I'm pretty sure that's 32 minutes. 8 times 4, and I'm pretty sure that they're 8 minutes. I'm almost 100% because halftime was 7 minutes and 52 seconds when I looked up.
No, halftime was actually 6 minutes the first game last week.
No, this week.
This week it was 10.
7:52.
It was 10.
When I looked up, no, it was not.
Yeah, they started.
You said it was 8.
No, I said they made it longer. They started at 10 this time. Last week was 6. I was like, they gave it a few extra minutes for halftime this week. When you come back from urinating, that was the time it was at. But either way, the kids are getting really fucked up in this whole thing.
Actually, the quarters might be 15 minutes.
7.
Why was the clock set at 15?
That's like a professional. Actually, I think NFL's like a 14. No, NFL's 15. They're 15 each quarter. The middle school is 7.
We'll update on this though. Whenever we get a nice little response back from that coach, because I sent him a not so nice fucking email.
Right.
I feel much better though after being.
Well, as you should. It was like it was one of those things like, as a man, did this dude just talk to my wife that way?
And I couldn't say anything.
And he's a coach. There's parents everywhere. He's a coach of our children, or son, playing football. And he was like it reminded me of a professional sports coach being pissed off after a loss. And someone comes asking, like, I don't talk about that after the games.
And he had this smirk on his face. The smirk is what got me.
He was such a dick. And then he's like, and the parent was like, a woman like, well, they discussed at the parent meeting, coaches won't talk about that for 24 hours. We didn't get a chance to because we didn't get an awareness about the fucking football season until
Or the parent meeting.
3 days before. And the night of the parent meeting, we had to take our son to get his physical. So we missed the parent meeting just so he could be able to play. And not only that, they allowed multiple players on after that who didn't attend the fucking parent meeting, who had no idea. There was never any fucking emails, nothing, no correspondence to anything. And he's gonna be a fucking complete asshole.
You know,
dick.
I knew it was real bad whenever my baby dad looks at me across from the parking lot and he's like,
Yes.
was that towards you? I'm
Yeah.
like, and he comes over.
Yeah,
I'm like,
he is literally like almost 30 feet away. And I looked, and I was right next to her, and this coach walks by. I'm like, all I can do is look at him. And I look at her. I'm like,
and I couldn't say nothing. I couldn't.
and then the kid.
I've never seen
Here's
that.
the thing. It took 10 minutes for the coaches to get off the field to get the kids in the locker room. The locker room door was locked from the outside of the building. So we're all sitting there waiting for our kids, and he walks by, and I'm like, I'm not about to cause a scene. You're not about to cause a scene in front of the kids. And he just fucking a complete cutting asshole. I'm like, and I looked at you, and he's over there like looking. I'm like, did this coach? And the woman that said, well, in the coach's meeting, her face just dropped when she saw how he talked to her. She's like, and she wasn't the only one. There's multiple parents who are like he just spoke to a parent that way?
He really did.
Fuck. I'm like, motherfucker. And there's been comments about what he had said during games before where he gets mad. But this motherfucker is going to act like... What kind of example does this set to fucking children who are playing football? If you're going to talk to parents, like, you're just the fucking king shit of shit. I'm not going to talk about this.
And I walked with him because he tried to walk past me.
Yeah, he did. He did. And he just kept walking. And
I'm like, hey, I got a question. He's like walking.
well,
So I follow him.
I'm sorry when you try to split A and B teams between 30 players, which need 42.
And I'm so confused. I came from a huge fucking school. I graduated with probably close to 300 students. I never had a fucking A and B team.
I never had no A and B team either.
I never had A and B team.
Bobby, goddamn, everybody played.
Yeah.
And
Everybody-
even in
everybody
basketball,
fucking
my
played.
school was small. Even basketball, I wasn't the best motherfucker there, but goddamn it, I
And we're a
played.
basketball school. Like everybody got a chance to play.
I played a lot in football. I
Like
played
even
a lot
if
in
they only
basketball.
played like a few minutes or whatever,
Yeah.
they still got a chance to fucking play.
Well, we weren't great, but I played a lot.
That's crazy.
Even in
It's
football,
crazy
even
how I
in
got
football, I
smoked with.
fucking sucked at football. I was a fucking center at football, and I sucked, but I played a lot. And these kids can't even fucking get a chance. And they're playing like these other kids, like they're running them ragged.
Oh, but they have to show up at practice every day. Oh, and mom doesn't get to sleep on weekends, which is my only chance to sleep because I do have a full-time job.
You know,
You
and
know,
you want
and
you want to go to a game, expect your kid to play. Tonight they canceled the B game, which they call a scrimmage. We don't know where the fuck is even going with these fucking sports. Because last time when they canceled a game, what was it? It was 20-0.
What do you mean?
When the B team's like supposedly scrimmage now.
Yeah. That was today. It was 25.
Well, no, they finished the first one. They canceled the B. They played the A and they canceled the B.
They canceled it, yeah.
But apparently,
Supposedly the coach from the other team. That's all I'm hearing from my son, though. I need to hear that from an adult. Because he told us yesterday that he didn't have. B plays wasn't playing today. So
yeah,
what's the
and the crazy
malfunction?
thing is, all the parents are still sitting in the bleachers waiting for this B team to play.
And then they came across and said, "Oh, I'm sorry, there's no scrimmage tonight."
Scrimmage? What the fuck are we talking about scrimmage? We're talking about fucking team play.
A and B?
Yeah. I don't fucking know.
I'm so fucking confused. All I know is I spent $300 between me and his dad on this football, and
And
The results are what?
the only B team I've ever known is in basketball. First
Him
off,
sweating his nuts off, standing on the sidelines fully dressed, hoping to play that game?
the only B team is junior varsity
No.
basketball that I've ever heard of.
Well, we have junior varsity and varsity in Newcastle as well.
Why didn't I have that football?
But I ain't never had fucking A and B.
Yeah, no.
No, there was junior varsity and varsity in football in Newcastle. But they play
Oh,
different
yeah.
nights. There wasn't one team that's A and B.
Yeah.
That's crazy. There was a 7th grade team and 8th grade team, junior varsity and varsity in
Yeah,
high
so the
school.
7th and 8th grade team was one full team.
That's fucking
And then
crazy.
the 7th
I
grade,
have never in my
the
life.
7th grade played all together, and they interchanged like an
And
old
we're a
team.
huge fucking. We're, like, compared to this school up here, I'm just not used to it, I guess. I mean, this school up here is nothing compared to sports that I grew up in.
No, not me either.
Nothing.
I mean, it's small, but it's nothing like I could. My school was smaller, and it wasn't even this bad.
No, this is so stupid.
Yeah.
And I'm so hyped over it. But I will get answers, and I promise you I will.
I think we're going to title this Malt Liquor School Bitching. Because it's been like 10
Sorry.
shades, it's been 10 shades of fucking crazy since we started, like, from the...
I didn't think you were going to announce that because then I would get all heated up again and see my blood pressure was high.
No, it's fine, because from the inception, it's fucking wanting to play
I
football.
want to know every parent's opinion, though, is what I want to know.
From the inception of wanting to play football, we had no information.
No,
None.
none. And I missed like the first 2 weeks of communication via email, even though I had my email.
And then what night was it we got all the charges? Like, oh, you got to pay this, pay this,
Oh,
pay
it was
this,
like
pay this.
Sunday night, and I had to pay something by like Monday at noon or Monday
After
at the
we
end of the
already
day.
dropped money on cleats, pants, practice jersey,
Oh, if you want your son to eat, then you have to pay $35
the
for
food
Subway.
fee, the gas fee.
Yeah, I had to pay gas for a bus, jersey fee. I had to pay jersey fee.
I'm like, dude, we just went to the fucking game and played. They washed our jerseys. We wore them when we picked them up from the fucking school.
I had to pay $12 to get into every game.
Like, we didn't have a big school. Like, they washed and cleaned them. They were issued to you. You bought
I wish I
cleats.
could pay for the coach.
You bought cleats and a
Obviously.
fucking jock strap and a fucking athletic supporter. That was about it.
Oh, well, they didn't tell me what he needed, so.
Oh,
I
no,
spent
we
my
had
guess.
no information. We were even there before the parent meeting and we had to leave for the physical. And like, oh, you need this. Nothing was mentioned of a fucking athletic supporter or a
We had
fucking
2
jock
hours,
strap.
20-minute drive to get to 2 places
Oh, on multiple days.
on multiple
Multiple fucking days.
days. Yeah.
And
Oh, you get a 20% discount if you go to this place. No cleats.
oh yeah,
no
they
cleats
were
in his
sold
size.
out. Nothing.
It's been a fucking nightmare.
fucking nightmare. Malt liquor nightmare. Malt liquor
Malt
nightmare.
liquor.
Malt liquor nightmare.
It
Anyways, we're done bitching. I hope you guys had a good time. It's 22 minutes long.
Sorry.
That's alright. Hope you guys enjoyed the bitch. I hope you guys can share some fucking insight. Y'all have families and shit like that. Let us know your fucking experiences. We're the McStuds.
Yeah.
We just enjoyed some fucking malt liquor.
I could drink
Had
another
some
one.
legit fucking issues to
Yeah.
discuss. And we'll catch you bitches later. Tits.